We are back with another full day of eating. If this is the first time you stumble upon my page, hi, I'm Becca Nicholson. I am a certified nutrition coach, certified personal trainer, and founder of Fireproof Fitness, which is an online women's health coaching business. If you want to work with me, click some links in the description and find me and message me. This is my full day of eating video. I got some new foods this week. I went to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, really expanding my horizons. I was bored. I finally got bored of all of the Mexican type food that I was eating. So enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help, but here we go. Okay, so this is my post-workout meal. First of all, don't fall for this stuff, but because this is not a high protein food. So we are making it with a protein shake and then adding nut butter, I guess granola butter. So that's not nut butter, this is a granola. I don't think is a nut. And then some blackberries. So you're not seeing my face right now because I look like shit, but this is meal one of my full day of eating now that I have new foods. Look at this beautiful plating. And there's 32 grams of the granola butter. So we are making, this is meal two. I haven't eaten anything since my pancakes. So I'm also logging food as I go today, which I don't recommend. I can surely log the rest of my food before I eat it, but I know my food well, so I'm safe to do this. But if you're new to tracking macros, 1000% pre-log your food. So this is butternut squash. I did 6 ounces. I'm going to put this in the microwave because it's hard as freaking rocks. So even when I saute it, it takes forever. So we're going to mitigate that process. And then I'm going to turn this on after I wipe it out. Here is Richard, of course. Richard has entered into a Halloween pet costume contest here in my apartment building. And he's the only cat entered. And I entered him because of that. What am I doing? Because I kept going down to get coffee and seeing 9 dogs on the wall. Jeez. And I thought, I can get all the cat people's votes in the building. I don't even know what the prize is, but he definitely didn't like that. So I'm putting 14 grams or 1 tablespoon of coconut oil in my pan to saute those in. And then I'm weighing out 85 grams of green beans. And I'm also, this is a new food for me. I'm not a big vegetable gal. I drink my greens. But day one of eating these, I just ate them raw. They're from Trader Joe's. They're trimmed and cleaned already. And that hurt my stomach because sometimes, it's like a hard barrier around it. It's hard for your stomach to take, depending on how your stomach and your gut works as a human. So I am now sauteing them as well to prevent that indigestion. So 85 grams of green beans, 6 ounces of butternut squash, and then 14 grams of coconut oil. Always make sure if you're cooking something in oil that you track the oil because that is just straight fat and it adds up quick. And then I'm doing a serving of pineapple teriyaki chicken meatballs from Trader Joe's. These are 13 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 8 grams of carbs for 6 meatballs. And I eventually put those into that pan as well, but they're going in here for now because they don't need to cook as long as that shit. 6, so that's 84 grams. Let's see. Dang, 6 meatballs. The serving size is, that's serving size, but it's 85 grams, which is the accurate way to do this. This was 84 grams, so that's pretty spot on. Now let me tell you about what I call my shit drink. And this is the first thing that goes down my throat in the morning. So coconut water, natural electrolytes. This is like the #1 electrolyte food. So I do 4 ounces of this. And then, I mean, it's not very many carbs whatsoever. It's like 5 grams of carbs. And then I found this jalapeno limeade, Richard, at Whole Foods the other day. So I just do 2 tablespoons of this. So it's literally 30 milliliters and it's just for the taste. I also do aloe juice and 30 milliliters of this as well. I don't know why I'm shaking this up right now. 30 milliliters of this as well. There's a few carbs in that. Well, not really. 500 milliliters is 29 carbs. But I do track it. I have it logged in my chronometer as a recipe. And then apple cider vinegar. Okay, so this helps your gut, supports the gut lining, which we need to protect. And then this increases the acidity in your stomach. It helps your stomach produce stomach bile. A lot of the time, if you're having indigestion, it's because you don't have enough stomach bile. So this helps your body produce that. So that's why I do that. And I just do 15 milliliters of this. And then I also have coffee, and I also have coffee creamer with it. So I log that as well. This is what I've been using lately. And I literally just do 15 milliliters of this. So 2 tablespoons. And that's 8 carbs, 2 grams of fat. So that's my morning drink that you did not see with this full day of eating. At least not this morning when I looked ugly. This is just super ugly and it looks burnt, but I'm sure it's gonna be great. But here is my lunch. Okay, here's my 2:30 snack. I probably have prunes in my teeth, but I had 40 grams or a serving of pitted prunes from Trader Joe's. And then I have my pumpkin spiced pumpkin seeds. These are really good for, it's a good healthy fat. Their pumpkin seeds are really good for hormones as well. It's very woo-woo, but seed cycling pumpkin seeds are a part of that protocol for women's hormone health. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but then I also have my Seek Clear Protein Shake with my creatine in it. So the serving of the protein, which I'm gonna get more of, is 22 grams of protein. And then I have my creatine, which is blueberry lemonade flavor, which pairs wonderfully with the blue raz protein. Supper time. So I'm doing, in order to hit my macros perfectly, I'm doing 6.5 ounces of rice because I had to get some extra carbs in, hence the 0.5. I mean, usually I do 4, 5, or 6. Not that that matters, but being precise with my macros to get as close as possible to them, because rice is just a straight carb. So I know if I add more rice, it will get me closer to my carb goal. So I did that today, and then I got 4 ounces of ground beef. It's logged as 6 ounces though. Oopsies. Hi, Richard, because that is the raw weight. right in front of the camera, bro. Rice, ground beef, and then kimchi and dill pickle mustard. This also a very gut-friendly food. It adds the good probiotics, or the good bacteria, probiotics, to keep digestion on point. And then dill pickle mustard. Condiments are also something that you need to be weighing because they can add up pretty quick, even though it's just mustard. It says it's 0 calories, but really, if I drank a bottle, probably wouldn't be 0 calories. It is food you are consuming after all. And I'm just gonna finish this right now. The rest of the night, I believe, I just have 40 grams of pistachios to eat. I'll come back on if I am wrong. Just kidding, I'm back because here is the final product of my last meal, and then I'm weighing out 40 grams of pistachios. Again, weigh everything. And if you pour more, take it back out. It's not that hard. But this was my full day of eating. Sometimes I do more snacks than others. If I'm feeling hungry, I'll structure my food differently so I'm not eating like a giant meal and can split my food up more throughout the day. But I'm really not hungry. I'm eating 2,200 calories still, 140 grams of protein, 83 grams of fat, and 223 grams of carbs. And I'm just maintaining my weight doing that, which is the beauty of having muscle and a metabolism that is firing. So let me know if you had any questions about the foods that I'm eating. If you want to work with me so that you can eat 2,200 calories a day and not gain weight, there's links for you to find me in the description. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all of the things. Goodbye.